What up, it's your boy Josh, AKA the Brahma Bull, AKA the People's Champion, AKA if you smell what Josh is cooking. It's that time again. Time to take two iconic snacks, smash them together, and see if they create a beautiful snack baby. We asked you which two snacks you'd want to see us smash together, and you chose Starburst and Klondike Bar. Will this new snack be a smash? Find out, because this is Snack Smash. We need to see how much Starburst we can fuse into the layers of Klondike. So Klondike Bar, you got your chocolate and you got your ice cream.
Yeah.
My teeth are sensitive, I'm sorry.
Spit on the floor, spit on the floor.
What are we doing?
So inside the Klondike Bar, this is just vanilla, has chocolate on it. There are some that have like caramel ribbons and stuff, so I can add another dimension. If we can infuse Starburst into the actual ice cream, I think that could work. There's a lot of like different gums and stabilizers inside Starburst, might work on ice cream. And I think we should make a caramel to go inside there.
What flavor are we gonna make?
So we should probably just get yellow out of the way. No one likes yellow. What are your favorite flavors?
I like pink.
I like orange.
I'm a red guy, because it tastes like
No way.
medicines.
So we're just gonna make
Wait,
one
for
to
real?
make it easy on us, right?
We're gonna make cherry.
No, we should make orange.
Pink is objectively the best flavor though.
We're making three. Hope you're happy.
I don't want to make three.
Can we not make three?
We're gonna make three. This is an executive decision. This is not a cheerocracy, this is a cheer-tatership. We're gonna do a red, a pink, and an orange. Then we're gonna take the yellow, we're gonna turn that into caramel, ribbon it all throughout. They're gonna make 3 different glazes, and then cover the square in that. It's simple.
I'm excited.
Let's get to it! Again, no, get back again. We're making lemon Starburst caramel. Why are we relegating the lemon Starburst to the caramel? No one likes lemon Starburst. People who say they do like it are lying, or they have very bad taste. Lemon candy sucks.
My least favorite Starburst is yellow.
I hate lemon Starburst.
They didn't have the technology to make good candies back in the day. There was like one fruit, and it was a lemon, and then they had a giant thing of sugar and like a fire. Turn on the fire with a couple lemon Starbursts in there. Then what are we gonna do? That's a great question. Oh my God, I'm so glad you asked. We're gonna dump a bunch of sugar in there, because what is caramel? I don't know, I'm asking. Caramel is any amount of burnt sugar. That means it's been taken past the point of, I believe, 315 degrees, and it gets that beautiful dark color and a very distinct caramel. We're gonna eyeball all of this. Why? Because I'm doing this one. Get a little bit of water, a little bit of water, and then a fair amount of corn syrup. I'm just gonna go ahead and get our syrup in there. We're gonna stir that together, then let it come to a boil. See the Starburst getting nice and melty. That should break down well enough. A lot of people say their greatest fear is rejection, or like a large spider with the face of a man, but mine is silence, because then I hear the own thoughts in my head, and they scream. Do you guys think birds are actually spies for the government? This is looking great. It's looking nice and caramelized. Look how yellow it is. Dad, look it. Can you see? Yeah. Look it. Dad, tell me I did a good job. All right. So this is looking pretty good. Sugar's nice and caramelized. We got a lot of yellow, which I like. You guys think would win in a fight, Lil Bow Wow or Lil Romeo? They're not Lil anymore. That's the problem with all these rappers naming themselves Lil whatever. What happens when they grow up? Lil Xan, Lil Pump, Lil Nas X, Lil Red Riding Hood, she was the original Flo Spida, Lil Peep, Lil Dom Trappy, Lil Cuz from the West. I heard a song from him. It was called just Xanax Pancakes. Oh, it smells like someone lit a bag of potpourri on fire. All right, so we're just gonna dump in the liquids. Whoa, Nelly! We got me a live one! We want this to be extra liquidy at room temperature. That way, when it freezes, it's still gonna be liquidy and it's not just gonna pull out all my fillings, because I have had extensive dental work. So I once ate a gummy candy before an international flight, and it took out just like a half of my tooth, and then I just had a hole in my mouth, and it was incredible pain for 12 hours, and there was a couple next to me having sex. It was a big plane, international flight, laying down in the middle across 4 seats, just f***ing it out. Citric acid is the final step to this. We want a little bit more of that lemony flavor coming through. Dumpy, dumpy, dumpy that. See how this caramel looks. Let's see if the Starburst actually blended in there. No. Yeah, you see how there's chunks in this caramel? The hallmark of a good caramel is less chunks. There's a French phrase, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir, which means no chunky caramel. So we're gonna go ahead and pour this through our chinois. This is just a triple fine mesh strainer, and then it should get all those chunks out. Swirl that around. Don't touch it even though you want to. I'm so sticky, I'm gonna have to shower in the sink again. What we've gotten left with is this just burnt caramel chunks. But here at Mythical Kitchen, we don't believe in food waste, and there's a lot of good, simple carbs in here, so. Ah!
Fun fact, when my mom was pregnant with me, she would eat 3 Klondike bars a day. I am making the ice cream bases for our Starburst Klondike bars. I'm gonna start with my milk. I'm gonna take some milk, some cream, and some sugar. I'm gonna start whisking that up a little bit, and actual different colors of Starburst. Orange is my favorite flavor of Starburst. It's like eating a dreamsicle. It's phenomenal. It's like the sexy older cousin of the lemon one, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna infuse the Starburst into my ice cream bases. I'm gonna put my pink one in. You know, pink is my second favorite one. Ooh, look at that. And I'm just gonna put it on for 60 minutes. And I'm gonna let it go. If you have 60 minutes to spare, you could always listen to our podcast, The Hot Dog is a Sandwich. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It's been 60 minutes. My ice cream has been fully mixed, fully churned. It's beautiful. It smells like a Starburst factory in here. As you can see, the ice cream is a little bit soft, but we don't mind that it's soft because that way the caramel is gonna swirl in really, really nicely. So the way to do that is I'm gonna let it go. And as it's going, I'm gonna swirl it in. I take a hefty spoonful and then I kind of drizzle it in. And then I take a chopstick and I violently stab it so I make sure it's fully incorporated. It's okay if it kind of freaks out at you. There we go, that's fantastic. Okay, so now that that's fully swirled, I'm gonna take this out.
Nicole did great. I'm taking home the leftover ice cream because it's just fun to eat.
And I'm gonna let this harden in the freezer for about 12 hours or overnight. Doesn't matter, just as long as it's a rock hard slab of ice cream. And then we're gonna cut it out into really beautiful Klondike squares.
I am making the glazes, and because Josh, Nicole, and I can't decide on what the best Starburst flavor is, we're making 3 different kinds. I could do one at a time, theoretically. That way each one's, oh, there's chocolate on the burner, dang it. I'm just gonna get a little bit of juggling going on. Oh, it's getting crazy. Oh! Chocolate's melting. Sometimes, you know, you can stir things with things that are meant for stirring, or you could stir it with your hands. You can really feel the chocolate. Cooking's about feeling. It's about being intimate with your food.
Sometimes I do think Trevor's stealing my identity. He's kind of single white femaling me.
Trevor has such a vast ability to be so deeply emotionally intelligent, so I think there's no way he could be Josh.
He's got to pack on like 50 pounds though to do that.
Me, I'm like spinning tracks right now. My DJ name, Dr. Popcorn, because my beats are popping, baby. Freak yeah, that was cool. These are melting nicely. And I'm gonna start with pink. So this is gonna be strawberry. I'm gonna do orange last because I don't have orange coloring. I just have red and yellow. So we're gonna see if I can make orange. This one's gonna be really red because red Starbursts are aggressively red. This is kind of thickening up a little bit. I don't like that. I don't like where that's going. I'm just gonna move it off the heat for now.
I know that he struggled with the white chocolate, which happens from time to time, trust me. If anybody screws up white chocolate, it's me.
Chocolate's very finicky. It's always been something that I have both loved and hated because when you do it right, it's really satisfying, but a lot of things can go wrong. This is juggling. This one looks beautiful. Red and yellow. Those colors make orange, I think. A little bit of red, a little bit of yellow. Is it making orange? Kind of. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the double swirl action. I'm like Ralph Macchio and Karate Kid. I'm waxing on and waxing off right now. I like to wear bandanas sometimes, and every time I wear a bandana, people always say, you look like you came straight from the Cobra Kai dojo. That is always a compliment to me. I feel like sometimes people are being like mean. I also don't think that they're the villains. I think that Ralph Macchio is the villain of the Karate Kid franchise because he just rolls in from freaking New Jersey, doesn't know karate. He starts hitting on Johnny's ex-girlfriend played by Elizabeth Shue. And the fact that she acted like she was at all interested in Ralph Macchio's character, like Daniel LaRusso is an idiot. Like what a ding dong. God, he's so annoying. Frick Ralph Macchio. Well, you know, we're 2 for 3 here.
Trevor said he went 2 for 3. He actually went 1 for 3. Watch the game film. The other one scorches and comes completely crumbly. He went 1 for 3.
Pretty good for me.
They say, you know, a 1 for 3 batting average gets you in the Hall of Fame. Not when it comes to Starburst Klondike bars. That's for like 95-mile-an-hour curveballs.
Also, what we're not gonna do is forget to add our flavoring in. I'm getting the flavors from France. The 3 bottles are Imitation d'extract d'orange. That's a lot. Imitation d'extrait de curry. And Imitation d'extract de strawberry. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Also, I hope I didn't offend any French people out there. It's a beautiful language. We got flavors in there now. Let's get dipping.
We're gonna take the ice cream, we're gonna cut it into the exact shape of a Klondike bar, we're gonna get it into our glazes, and then we've made this, I like to call it a hillbilly anti-griddle. To make our anti-griddle, I took a sheet pan, and then Nicole actually bashed up a bunch of dry ice, poured that onto the sheet pan, we flipped another sheet pan on top of it.
In theory, the anti-griddle is dangerous because you're 2 steps away from making a bomb. But the way that we did it with proper ventilation is very safe and harmless.
I'm gonna flip this over because the bottom pan is gonna be a lot colder.
Okay.
I was terrified when Josh flipped the anti-griddle.
I don't want to call Josh an idiot explicitly, but I would say that it was inadvisable to flip the anti-griddle in the way that he did.
I thought the whole place was gonna erupt in like flames, but the opposite of flames, like cold flames.
It may have not been the safest way to flip it, but it was the way that I did it. I'm gonna grab the ice cream,
Okay.
and then Nicole, you're gonna cut it out into the shape of that. We're gonna go one by one, we're gonna do orange first,
Okay.
ready?
Yeah, orange first.
Orange first.
Pry with me, Forrest, pry with me. You guys remember that movie? All right.
Why is he
guy.
like this? How
I
is
don't
he
know.
in charge of us? It
don't know.
shocks me
It's crazy.
every day when I come into work and he's just
coming
like,
back soon.
Go, go, go,
I'm
go!
ready, I'm ready.
Hey Josh, welcome back to the kitchen. We're cooking with
Oh, like maybe there.
Cooking with friends.
Okay, okay.
Use this as a guide, use it as a guide. That's so small.
Something about working in the Mythical Kitchen that you should know about is that game plans never actually work out. Okay, go. Speed of light. We were kind of frazzled.
anti-griddle. It's like a pancake.
There we go.
It's
And now, seasoning immediately.
What am I here for?
I have
We're just
one
gonna
more.
trim that off. Trevor, you're here. Oh God,
one
Trevor,
more
wipe
orange.
this off.
One more orange.
Wipe it off.
One more orange.
Which is this orange?
Yes, orange.
We're going hands.
I don't think that the final step was frantic at all. It went exactly the way that we planned and thought it would go, and everything worked out perfectly.
Someone get those in the freezer. Figure it out.
are we gonna do?
Figure it out.
Not me.
Trevor,
Nerve goes.
get it. Put it. Yeah, that's great. Put it in the freezer.
Oh my God.
Go. We're doing fine. There we go. Ow, that's cold.
It doesn't
Oh my God, this looks like a Jackson Pollock painting.
There was a lot of yelling going on over here and over here.
Hey, spatula. You're the
You are the
spatula.
best.
Okay, red.
Are you sure this is red?
Red. I said red. Okay, here, put the red.
Shockingly, the anti-griddle is working.
Put the red. I'm
do you mean
gonna put the
shocking?
red.
Check this out. You put
Oh,
your fingers in,
do it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
and now you got little crunchy treats.
That's how Dippin' Dots are made, right? No, you should just let me glaze things next time. Sorry.
You literally asked for this job.
I want to just glaze things next time.
That's what I say to you every day in the kitchen. When you're like, this sucks. Like, Nicole, you asked for this job.
I'm a masochist. What do you want from me, Josh?
Whoa, that's an overshare.
All right.
What the?
Yeah, give it a. That's nice.
This is a protection spell.
Yeah.
Back, demons! Do not sully our Starburst Klondike bars!
Witchcraft kind of spooks me. I kind of was hanging out with this goth girl that was into witchcraft one time, and it got real spooky real fast. I had to get out of there.
Okay, so now that we have them glazed, we're just gonna go ahead and pop them in the freezer. About an hour they should set up, and then we'll be good to taste them. I hope the Starburst Klondike bar tastes exactly like the middle of the road between a Starburst and a Klondike. I hope it has that like slight taffy consistency of the Starburst, that real kind of juicy, tangy acidity to it, but then just that like creamy, chocolatey crunch of a Klondike bar. It could be really good. All right, so we just gotta let those set in the freezer for about an hour, and then we're gonna put them in our proprietary Klondike bar Starburst wrapper gene. All right, guys, we went through all that trouble to, we didn't even make a yellow one. How did it get in there? Jeez. Nah, no one enjoys yellow. Trevor, you get pink. Oh, that's sweet Diamond Tap red. Nicole, you get orange. So now we gotta taste these.
Are we eating it with or without the skin?
I believe the chefs would recommend to eat this one skinless there, Trev.
Okay.
But you do you, buddy.
No, it's okay.
I'm so excited.
Oh, wow. Look at how cool that looks.
Let's touch them.
Mine is so thick, guys. Why is
Mine's
the
a
pink one
baby.
so thick?
Pack on some muscle there, Trev. Let's do it. Cold.
Ice cream. I forgot. My brain wanted it to be taffy.
It tastes kind of like taffy.
And you get a little bit of that caramel. You guys getting the lemon perfume?
Oh yeah.
Okay, guys, now we have to actually vote using our official snack smash or pass passels.
Smash or passels?
Smash or passels.
That's a good one.
3, 2, 1, we're gonna vote on whether or not we think these two snacks create a beautiful snack baby that we've drug out of the womb. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Trevor is passing! No way! This smashes! You had a great time!
Just said it tasted just like a pink Starburst.
I would rather just have a pink Starburst or a Klondike bar. I'm gonna be honest with you.
fair.
I love it. I really like sour things. I love like rainbow sherbet. As a kid, I was a sherbet fiend. This satisfies my sherbet fiendom.
Me too. I thought this smashed perfectly.
Thank you so much for stopping by Mythical Kitchen. Check out another episode of Snack Smash next week. We got recipes every week. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. We'll see you next time. You can cook up your own feast while wearing the Mythical Kitchen apron, available now at mythical.com.